Hello, everyone, and welcome to It's Your Call, a series where we ask you what you would do on difficult bidding problems. I'm your host, Kai, and today I am joined by Dr. Ewan McNay, who has a large history of bridge. He's been playing since the age of 14, all the way back in England. He was coached by the likes of David Bakshi, Tom Townsend, and Francis Hinden, and Ewan's team got to the Paggy Bayer Trophy, which is a European U20 event, and it was the very first event that they had, and they were the champions of that very first event, which is absolutely amazing. Your name etched in history there. And they also played in the Portland Trophy, which is a university event, all the way back then, and they placed quite well there as well. From then, he met a girl. He moved to the United States to be with her, and he continued playing bridge. He qualified for the NAPBs. However, the legal system got in the way as he didn't have his green card yet, and the tournament that he was going to, the NABC, was actually in Vancouver. So that was quite unfair. That and the addition that he was getting his PhD in neuroscience and currently now has kind of left the game out for him for about 20 years, and now he is back. COVID brought him back in, and he at the moment is really focusing on getting back to that NABC plus level, and he's doing great. He went to a tournament in Iceland and did quite well, the Reykjavik Open, right? So
Invitational, I think.
oh,
Yeah.
it was invitational. So how do you get an
I mean,
invite?
it's open. Anyone can enter. It's
Oh,
not
it's
like
just called the invitational. Gotcha. So how was that? Did you have a lot of fun?
oh, absolutely. I mean, Iceland itself is a delightful country. Reykjavik, even though it's the capital, feels like a small village, and the people
Yes.
are so friendly. The organization of this particular tournament is great. I mean, the director's great. The venue is a delightful concert hall. It's right on the Reykjavik harbor. We had a wonderful time. I should probably comment. So David and Tom and so on, they were actually part of the junior squad with me. We were being
Oh,
coached by like Andrew Robson and Tony Forrester and all the big luminaries of English bridge. So
wow.
they've grown up and they've kept playing for the intermediate 30 years while I've been doing other stuff, I guess, on the side.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's awesome. It's trained by Bridge history, indeed. So, yeah, thank you for correcting me on that. Thank you for joining me on It's Your Call. Shall we get into the difficult problem?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm delighted to be invited.
To preface, we are playing imps, and East is the dealer, so they are going to start, and they are going to start with a pass.
Okay.
And now, we always give people the option here if they wanted to go something a little bit more deviant. But what is your call in this specific situation?
So it's a nice hand. It's not a two club opener. You really
Mm,
don't have a sensible opening bid other than one spade.
agreed. So we get the one spade. We tell our longest suit, and it's a major. And we get a two diamond overcall from West. And North is going to bid three diamonds.
Okay. So that's an invitational plus raise in spades.
Correct. And East is going to be bidding four diamonds.
Of course.
So we've got some thinking to do here. We don't have very much space to explore. So what are you thinking about doing at the moment? Like, we have our minor cubids cut out. It's not ideal because the four diamonds is oddly obstructive.
And the only first round control we would have to queue is diamonds. You
Right.
don't really want to be. So one option is you could bid five diamonds.
Yeah, five diamonds
I'm
is
not
definitely an option.
convinced that maybe should show a void, but it would certainly also deny controls in hearts and clubs. So that might actually be quite informative. You're willing to go to the five level, but that's the only control you have. That's my first inclination. I'm not going to bother trying to introduce clubs as a suit, right? We found a spade fit.
Mm-hmm.
Clubs is a sideshow at this point. Um, but looking at the hand, if partner has spade support, even if they have four small spades, we don't have a spade loser, most likely. Even if there's queen third, it's probably on our right. So assuming we can get to dummy, we can pick up the spade. We got the ace of clubs, and we got two hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And my confident partner is going to cover at least one of those losers so that we have safety at the 5 level? Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
The more I talk about this, the more I'm talking myself into 5 diamonds because I really think that
Mm-hmm.
describes our lack of controls elsewhere and probably should be a diamond void.
Yeah, I'm also a big fan of five diamonds here as well. The slam prospects here are just insane because they are bidding the suit that you're void in. Likely they have a bunch of honors there. Partner is very unlikely to have wastage in that suit. And they've shown at least a limit raise, so 10 or more high card points showing support. So it seems quite ideal to have that slam opportunity there. And when partner's limited to have not many honors and diamonds, it looks quite likely that we're going to have some chances here.
The other thing you could do is you could assume that if partner does have aces, they're not in diamonds. So you could bid Blackwood, right? Bidding
Mm-hmm.
Blackwood with a void is on the list of things thou shalt not do. But
Right.
in this particular case, you know, if partner shows one ace, we can assume it's not the ace of diamonds. You
Gener-
still don't know what the right answer is, right? Because if
yes.
it's the ace of hearts and they lead a heart, you're still going to knock out the ace of clubs. You've probably got a heart loser.
Right.
So I wouldn't be, I wouldn't think it would as terrible as it would normally be to bid Blackwood with a void, but I'm still bidding 5 down.
Okay. Five diamonds. Here we go. So we get five diamonds on the table, and West is going to pass. They are not going to bid six diamonds. It would be really funny if it went two diamonds, three diamonds, four diamonds, five diamonds, six diamonds in consecutive order, but we're not that stretched for content. So it goes five diamonds, and North at this moment is going to bid.
If they have the ace of hearts, then you wouldn't be thinking this long. So they don't have the ace of hearts,
Oh,
right?
dang it. How do you know? Um,
So they really, unless they have something like King X of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs, in which case I think they should bid 6 clubs, then they're probably going to bid 5 spades.
yeah, probably. It's just yeah, there is a little bit more to it.
Okay,
I think I do what the robot did on the actual hand. What was happened on the actual hand is probably just throw out six spades,
that's fine.
um, and it goes pass, pass, pass. So you're in six spades. The hand itself, I do kind of want to go back and see your opinion on how the auction should go if there was a different bid by North
Sure.
initially, as this is what I would do with the North hand as opposed to what actually happened with the North hand. Um, so instead of bidding three diamonds here, North bid two spades, and then it went four diamonds. How does this change things, in your opinion?
I mean, that's a very different bid, right? 2 spades. I mean, with a robot, it's probably something like 7 to 10 total points, as they put it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with a human, depending on exactly how aggressive your partner is, that could be 4 small spades and out. I mean, it doesn't really promise much at all.
Yes.
It's still great that the opponents are jumping around in the suit we don't have, but if that were the auction, I would probably just bid 4 spades. I haven't got a heart control to queue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still missing 2 aces. It's entirely possible that partner has queen third of spades and the king of hearts, right?
Yeah.
So no, I'm not taking any action other than 4 spades.
All right. Four spades. Not going too crazy. And that would then subsequently get passed out. One of these is correct. One of them is not. Um,
I'm
so,
going to guess that you are a better bidder and 3 diamonds is a better bid.
well, you would be wrong in that, as partner's hand is the 9-8 third of spades, Queen 10 9-8 fifth of hearts, Ace doubleton of diamonds, and Ace tripleton of clubs. So it does. There is a limit raise here. There's two aces, um, I personally have my limit raise as 10 plus. Some people say it should be 11 plus, but I think we miss out on way too many games if you don't have the 10 plus. Um, and the robot here
So I got to
clearly,
say, with that hand, over the previous auction, over 5 diamonds, when you've got 2 heart losers, you should be. I think they should be signing off in 5 spades,
you think
right? They don't have
so?
a first or second round control of heart.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with the. You definitely think that the 5 diamonds should expressly be showing a diamond void. Yeah,
Because I'm pushing past game, but I'm declining to show a control in either hearts or clubs.
yeah, this is true. So it probably definitely should be a very strong bid. And the most strong thing there would probably be a diamond void. So if partner picks up on that, then they probably would just bid 5 spades themselves. The ace of diamonds is absolutely useless to them. So on
Now,
the
of course, if we get a diamond lead, we can make 6 spades because we'll throw one of our heart losers in the ace of diamonds.
well, as long as the spades are favorable, in which case, it was a robot bridge hand, and of course, the robot bridge, things never work for you, and the
Sure.
queen, it's queen third spades offside.
Offside, naturally.
Naturally, like that. It's just another way for the robots to get under your skin. Um, so yeah, if they find the heart lead, which they most definitely are, the person on lead has the ace king third of hearts.
Sure.
So it would go ace of hearts, king of hearts, and then club, and then you would lose one more spade. And you're really happy that you're just in 4 spades. So partner made the sidekick bid to stay low.
Give that robot some match points. Nice.
Yeah, indeed. And in this point, it's clear that you and I have a much more aggressive style. I just kept envisioning hands where partner was, it was just too good, and I still bid 5 diamonds in this position, even with the 2 spades, because maybe I was swinging because I didn't have a very good scorecard. I bid 5 diamonds here, and then partner bid 6 spades. But yeah, that was this hand. You made the right decision on the actual situation. Well done. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with us. And
No, it's a true pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
yeah, best of luck to you. Are you planning on going to any tournaments soon?
I am. I'm going down to Louisville in March.
Oh,
So I'll
very
be
good.
playing in a couple of events there. It was nice. Post Iceland, one of the reasons for going to Iceland was to try to get a couple more contacts and partners, for future events. And I've actually had a couple of calls from people saying, "Hey, do you feel like playing in this particular?" So
Yay.
I'm going to a regional in Nashua, New Hampshire next month,
Oh, good.
and also down to Louisville. Yeah,
Very good. So there's a lot of bridge in your future, and I'll see you in Louisville.
excellent. Look forward to it. Cheers, Kai.
Cheers. Um, and now to our audience. Do you agree with the bidding here? Would you bid 2 spades with the north hand? Would you bid 3 diamonds with the north hand? Would you take 5 diamonds as a diamond void? Would you consider controlling clubs in this situation? What are your thoughts? We'd love to know. Let us know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the ACBL YouTube channel for more weekly It's Your Call content. All right, everyone, we're so happy that you were here and that Ewan was here, and we are going to see you all next week. Bye-bye.